Happy trade anniversary to Kevin Garnett. It was 18 years ago today that KG was acquired by the Boston Celtics, joining Ray Allen and Paul Pierce to be the core of that 2008 NBA championship. A big acquisition can make all the difference, and we've seen some big moves this year, right? So let's just remind our friends of a few of them. The Nuggets, they traded away Michael Porter Jr. and a 2032 first-rounder to the Nets for Cam Johnson, who had career best in points per game and field goal percentage last season. And then the Lakers, they got their center, DeAndre Ayton. He's on a 2-year deal. Ayton held opponents to 54% shooting at the rim last season. It ranked 11th out of the 221 qualified players there. And then elsewhere in LA, after trading Norm Powell, the Clippers, they signed Bradley Beal here to a 2-year deal. That's despite a significant drop in usage after leaving the Wizards. Beal still shot 41% from three in his 2 seasons with the Suns. Also leaving the Suns, of course, you know his name, Kevin Durant. He was traded to the Rockets for Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, and some picks here. KD, he turns 37 in September, but he scored 25 points a game while shooting 50% from the field and 40% from three in 3 straight seasons. The first player to do that in quite some time. So, Perk, I should have introduced you as a core of that championship team in 2008 as well, but all of those moves have gone down this summer. I'm introducing that as you now. But which one do you think brings your squad the closest to winning a championship?
Oh, by far it's the Houston Rockets. They're the only team, in my opinion, that's now looking eye to eye with the champs in far as the Oklahoma City Thunder. They had the pieces. They finished number 2 in the Western Conference last year. And what did they lack? They lacked the closer. Jalen Green couldn't be that. Kevin Durant is that. Arguably, in my eyes, the greatest scorer to ever touch the damn basketball. And they're loaded, stacked with wings. Being able to keep their young guys, Tari Eason, Amen Thompson, Jabari Smith, they could play inside out, loves to stretch the floor. They got a Kogi, and they just got great depth, and they got a hell of a coach. I'm looking at the Rockets right now as the second best team in the NBA, and they're inches behind the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I think it's night and day for us what they've done this offseason for us everybody else.
Well, I'm happy that Perk went out there and made sure to consider the Oklahoma City Thunder because the Oklahoma City Thunder have done a great job of bringing their guys back. I know they're excited. They have an exciting group. But I'm looking to see the confidence that comes over them having a chip now. When you start talking about champions and returning to the floor after that, there's a little bit of a swagger and a little bit of a extra oomph that comes with it. And to see Chet, one of these guys that, you know, we saw flashes of it, but we didn't get to see the full thing because he's such a young guy. Like, these are the moments where we start to say, hey, we're about to see the same team about to reign for a little bit. If we're going to see one of those guys come out and do something, it's going to be this year. So I'm excited for them.
Man, y'all need to stop playing.
Here we go.
The Denver Nuggets. Come on, man. Cam Johnson.
Yeah.
Valanciunas.
Yeah.
Who could start for a lot of teams.
Without a doubt.
Got Bruce back. And they took the champs, your champs, to 7 games. They're a problem. They're number 2.
Yeah, they're also in the Western Conference. All of these teams that you mentioned are out west. So I'm going to take a team in the Eastern Conference and say the New York Knicks because they didn't lose a star player to an Achilles injury, right? Everybody else in the East has injuries to deal with. And I like the addition of Mike Brown. I like Jordan Clarkson joining that team. I like Yabusele joining that team. Yeah. I know those aren't big, flashy moves, but in the Eastern Conference, all you got to be is steady and healthy this year.
Right.
I'm Kendrick Perkins, better known as Big Perk, and nothing gets past me. Freeze! Just when you thought it did get past me, there I am. I spy a problem. I spy it all. Carry the hell on. Hello, world. I know y'all used to seeing this 300-plus pound Morris chestnut, but damn it, I need a haircut. My barber flying in today. That's one problem. But I got another problem. It seemed like two site entities are on 2 different pages right now. Here's the first thing. ESPN Power Rankings came out. They ranked the Dallas Mavericks 13th, which I believe is too low. That's another conversation. And the Spurs 16th. Now, here's the problem that I have. You go down to the desert in Las Vegas, and all of a sudden they have the San Antonio Spurs winning more games than the Dallas Mavericks. They have the Spurs at 43.5 and the Mavs at 40.5. I have a problem with that. I don't believe it's true. Number one, I believe that the Mavs are ranked too low on the ESPN power rankings. Number two, the Mavs will win 50-plus games.
Woo.
When you talk about having a great mixture of vets and youth, they have that. I believe they're the third best team in the Western Conference.
Whoa.
We just saw Clay. He found happiness on and off the floor. They arguably have the best front line in basketball, and Daniel Gafford, Lively, and Anthony Davis, and you throw in a sprinkle of P.J. Washington and Cooper Flagg. Marshall was pretty damn good for them last year.
Yeah.
He's back, and the pickup of D'Angelo Russell to hold it down till Kyrie Irving returns with the leadership and head coaching of Jason Kidd. They're going to be a force defensively, and I think we forget at times how special and how dominant Anthony Davis could look when he's healthy and available on the floor.
So the only concern I have is that Kyrie Irving said on that stream recently, Ramona, that he isn't sure that he will be ready at all this season. We've heard different things on when we could see him. So who are you higher on, the Mavericks or the Spurs here? Because Perk is bringing up a whole lot of different teams and different points.
Perk, I'm actually with you. I'm higher on the Mavericks as well.
Wow.
I think Cooper Flagg is ready to play. I think Anthony Davis is on a mission. And I know that Kyrie Irving may not come back, and he is really important to that team. But they got D'Angelo Russell. They have people to fill in. They got a whole squad out there, and if they're back and healthy, I think they're further along than the Spurs, who still need to figure everybody out. They still got young guys on that team, and people give them a hard time because of the way the season finished. But remember, they played their way into the play-in tournament when they probably should have tanked, right? And that shows me that they want to win right now. They're not trying to just grow and develop a team.
Yeah, I know that D'Angelo Russell got on people's bad side. I know what he did. I know. But when you talk about Kyrie Irving being out and you bring in a guy like D'Angelo Russell, you're talking about somebody that I thought it was streaky when I first saw it. I thought it was very streaky. But when I started looking at his development and what he brings to the table, it's actually pretty consistent work as far as an offensive threat and bringing that to a team when you have Cooper Flagg. Again, I know he's
You're in
young.
love with him.
I know.
I don't be high on guys like that.
Yeah.
But when I watched him in Summer League, I watched him from a plus-minus standpoint. And when I watch what he brings to a team, a ball club, it's like I'm watching a guy that's 5 years in. Like, he doesn't come to the game and add something where it's like this young guy that's just ultra talented. It's like you can see the development and say, hey, man, he's picking his spot. Hey, man, he knows this is time and
You don't think there'll be growing pains there, though?
There's definitely going to be growing pains, but I just like it when your name is Cooper. Your name is Cooper Flagg.
The pressure's not on him.
I don't care what you do. Your name's Cooper Flagg. You're Captain America to me.
Captain America is a new nickname,
Captain
and I think that we are going
Dallas
to hear it.
50-yard line, for sure. He's the 50-yard line if I ever saw it.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm going try to wear, I pull up all brains. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA on the ESPN.